Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you guys have had a nice day, a nice weekend. On this video, episode 4, we're going to be doing something related to the copper update. If you couldn't tell, I have some copper here and I have more that's cooking. I also may or may not be, trying to there's a theme. There's a theme for today's episode, guys. If you can't tell, we're going to be making a copper storage hall, including copper golems and all sorts of copper blocks, as much as we can include, whilst still making it look good. Now, I've been letting some of this stuff oxidize, as you can tell. Still needs a bit more time, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna bring some copper with me, because I'm going to be clearing out a piece of land somewhere in the distance there. Actually, you can see it, that little thing over there, if you can see right there. We are going to be building that over there. I'll be working with copper, granite, bricks, polished granite, as well as tough and deep slate. The design that I made in my creative world, just to give me a more or less a direction of where I want to go, I really liked it. It took me a bit of playing around though, but I settled on something that I like. It is a different kind of style compared to the village we have going here, so I wasn't sure if I want to put it directly in the village. I was kind of worried it would be like a little jarring. Either way, it'll be nice to have just a building in that area over there. So we're gonna go clear up some area, cut down some trees, and terraform a bit. And I'm also going to place some copper down so it can oxidize while I'm over there, because copper takes a while to oxidize, guys. I spaced them all with 5 blocks between them, because that's how, last time I checked, that's the fastest way to get them to oxidize. So they got their 4 stages of oxidization. That's gonna be a tough one. Holy smokes, I gotta work on that one. Now this build isn't even a suggestion, it's actually just my own idea. I was hyped for the Copper Age update. I was very, very ecstatic, and I had a lot of good words for it in terms of what it brought. Alright, so I think we're gonna dig all this layer up, and we're gonna flatten out this so it goes kind of smooth, and we're gonna have a nice flat area right here. I think that is the best course of action. The storage I have in my little base, it's just not cutting it anymore, unfortunately. And I still like it, but I'd rather have like a little world or town that I have to travel around in to do my things. You know, like, oh, I need to make potions. Okay, we're gonna, we'll go to wherever where I do my potions or enchanting or stuff. It just adds that extra variety in the world that I am absolutely not opposed to having. I'm looking forward to building this. Also, I am just really, really happy. I've been enjoying making these videos for you guys. I wasn't sure how I'd feel making these videos when I first decided to start, but now it's like I think about it all day. I really do. I think about how I come home and I think about what I want to do in Minecraft, how I want to record it, how I want to edit it, and it's just a nice process, and seeing it come together is really nice. So I'm looking forward to growing this channel, and not by luck, obviously by improving the quality of my videos. I understand that I need to improve the audio of my videos. I know that I need to improve also the recording. I know it's a tiny bit jank, like it's not quite, like the frame rate isn't quite up to par, but that's all things that I am working on as we speak. I just want to be consistent. Most of all, I want to be consistent with posting videos, with working on videos, but I definitely want to have fun making them too, right? Like, sure, right now call it a hobby, but I want to work on it like a passion as well, right? I think it's not crazy to want to aim for a certain level, to aim for something great, for something more than where I'm at right now. And that applies to everything in life, I think, not just necessarily me, making Minecraft YouTube videos. I would love to learn more about the whole YouTube scene. Well, no, I shouldn't say YouTube as a whole. That's a crazy, like that's a lot. That's pretty broad, isn't it? But I would like to understand like the Minecraft YouTubing scene. And I know there's different, I guess, genres, right? You have like single player let's plays, you have mini games. There's a lot that comes to Minecraft. You got just simple building, you got these like crazy like big multiplayer, like, well, they call them experiments, right? I think there's just so much, especially nowadays, that is like that just does so well in the Minecraft like YouTubing community, and I think it's really wonderful. Even if my style isn't necessarily server gameplay, that doesn't mean I can't learn from it. That doesn't mean that I can't, dabble my feet into it, right? Because I really think that that's that having intent and wanting to improve is what's gonna really push this channel, and push myself in a very good way. Push myself to aspire. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. And plus this location is nice. So you can look at the mountains over there. We're going to have to do something with these mountains later on. But isn't that just lovely? While we're going to be building, I want this copper to oxidize. And then we're going to go pick up the other copper from from the town that I placed down in town. Finally, I'm gonna just go AFK for a bit while I go get something to eat, because I'm a little hungry right now. Alright, so this is what we've got so far. We got 3 levels to this thing. I haven't made a proper way to get up to this 3rd level. I'm probably going to just make a ladder of sorts, or maybe like a nice fancy bubble column. That wouldn't be too bad either, like in one of these. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'll see. I'll look into it. Well, the first level, I did a lot of layouts and thinking about how, oh well, I want the copper golems to be efficient and like work in stations, but then it started becoming a bit cramped and I was like separating it and it looked like jail cells, and I was like, it just didn't really fit what I wanted. I really wanted something more like open, you know, and you could see everything going. And like the copper golems don't have to be the craziest efficient things ever. I know that they can search up to 10 chests that they memorize and then they kind of forget after a while, or they can like start doubling on chests they already looked in, but like I have them in batches, so if I put a copper chest, you know, in each of these little sections, then it shouldn't be that bad. I think we've implemented the copper pretty well. I had a lot of issues. I thought I had enough copper and I absolutely did not have enough copper. I'm not quite done. I'm gonna put little decorations like gears and stuff, or you know, just something. It's oxidizing slowly. We'll be able to see how this looks like in the future once it completely oxidizes into green, and I think it's gonna look really good. I think the colors, they all work very well with each other. In my initial like prototype that I made in my creative world, the roof and this section here, it was all oxidized, and this and all these pillars and interior was just regular like fresh copper. And we're soon gonna place down our copper golems. So to collect all these materials, it took me quite a while. Obviously, I did a lot of mining, digging. I think it was the first time I ever dug for copper on purpose. But I really liked how it turned out. I'm so glad that they came out with this copper update. It really changed the whole building scene and building colors and blocks that we have. And also, I know that shelves have come out obviously as well. I'll have to be implementing those as well because it's basically the closest thing we'll get to a vertical slab in this game. So that'll be another disc we can put in our music disc barrel later at the end of this video. I really want to get this video out. I've already taken longer than I wanted to, so thanks for being patient, guys. I've been really enjoying making these videos for you guys, so hopefully we can keep this ball rolling and maintain a steady schedule. You know, when you work full time, it's definitely a little harder to manage your time, but I still find times and little cracks in my schedule that I can do this stuff. So I have some spare pumpkins. We're gonna go and, well, I guess create these copper golems for the first time. Now I haven't put anything in these chests yet. That would be something important that I have to do. Now I haven't lit this place up completely properly, so I'm gonna also take care of that pretty soon. I really want to get these golems, well, alive, you know. So we're gonna have 10 golems. Feel free to put any names in the comments for what we want to name these 10 fellers. But oh. They didn't used to be called carved pumpkins, they just used to be regular pumpkins. And yes, regular pumpkins just spawned in the world like that. You would literally just find pumpkin patches of pumpkins that were just already carved. It was interesting to say the least. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god. I should probably close off the entrance for now. Oh god, they're like bugging out. They don't know what to do. Look at these guys. Oh my god. Boy, Minecraft sure has gotten advanced, eh? I don't think they can reach up there though, eh? I think they can only reach up for 2 blocks. So I'd have to put like a step, a block there, and theoretically a chest there, and I believe they'd be able to access both blocks. Give some names for these guys. I'd really like that. I'll get a couple, but we got 10 of them, so well, I'm gonna get to work sorting these chests, and I really want to get this video out, so I'm gonna leave it here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me build the copper storage hall. When the next video comes out, I'll show the extra details that I had added in and just the final touches, and also how I managed to get these guys functional. It shouldn't take too long, but thanks for being patient with the release of this video. I know it was a little longer than normally. I don't plan on, you know, being inconsistent. Like I want to focus on having one out at least once every week, you know. So as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.